My mother asked me to temporarily transfer the house to my younger brother. After I reluctantly agreed, my younger brother saw the house. I went to the door in anger and was pushed down from the 800th floor by my younger brother. I opened my eyes again, and I returned to the day when my mother took my younger brother to ask for a house. Xiao Yu, look, you've never been married. Finally, your brother found a girlfriend and was pregnant with my eldest grandson. This is our family's incense. I was born again. I want to change everything in this life. You want my house? Why should I give it to you now? It's a bit smelly. That money is still floating. Don't forget your last name. How can Xiaoyan say that about your sister? Xiao Yu, don't pay attention to your brother. He just keeps his mouth shut, but he still has your brother in his heart. Have me in your heart. I think you have my money in your heart. Xiao Yu, you know how we feel when we are parents. As long as you are willing to transfer the house to your brother, I will make a written statement now. When they get married and their eldest grandson is born, they will definitely give it back to you later. Mom, brother, my house is still paying the loan. 20,000 yuan a month. If you help me pay it back, I can't consider it. Why should we return your house? I think you are crazy about money. Brother, you know that's my house. Why should I transfer the ownership to you? Xiao Yu, your brother is getting married soon, and money is needed everywhere. Your father and I risked our lives to borrow 800,000 yuan as a bride price from relatives and friends. Now it is really difficult for you to ask us to spend 20,000 yuan every month. Mom, to tell you the truth, my company's benefit is not good now, and I need capital turnover at any time. If my brother doesn't return the house to me, even if you have written evidence, it has no legal effect. Besides, I'm still carrying millions of loans on me, and my house will be repossessed at any time. You don't want my brother to bear the debt for me, do you? I secretly sent a message to a brother. Not long after, my brother immediately called me with a strange number, and I specially put it on speaker. Xiao Yu, when will you pay back the money you owe? I'm telling you, we're not doing charity. If you don't pay back the money, you'll be waiting for us to seize all your property. Not the Kuei is a professional. Brother acting is really amazing. Brother, please give me 2 days grace. I'm borrowing money from my mother and brother, and I'll be rich in 2 days. The whole family is here. Wait, I'll bring my brothers to make out with you. This is coming. How come you owe so much money? Well, as you heard, I have to pay off my mortgage every month, as well as other loans. I remember I transferred a lot of money to my family before. My brother wants 800,000, so I don't want so much. You just need to give me 500,000 and let me turn around. I pretended to be desperate and clung to my mother's hand. My mother immediately pulled her hand out, although she didn't say it on the surface, but her dislike in her eyes was obvious. Xiao Yu, where does mom have so much money now? Didn't I tell you? We borrowed all your brother's bride price. Mom, you can't be partial to your younger brother. I'm your son. I'm in trouble now. What should I do if I get caught in debt collection? My brother only lost his children and wife at most, but I want to lose my property and kidneys. How did my mother beg me just now? Now I beg her. Xiao Yu, you know, it's really hard for parents. I remember there are urgent things at home, so I won't bother you. Your brother and I will go first. As a result, not surprisingly, my mother completely ignored me, for fear that I would drag her into the water. But then again, it's not a way to guard against their coveting my property day and night. I might as well take the initiative. In the next 2 days, the other house will be sold directly. Then I pulled a suitcase with holes in my clothes and went home in a down and out look. Mom, I'm broke, and my house has been repossessed by the bank. Now I'm still in debt, so I can only stay at home for a few days. Believe me, I will definitely make a comeback. My mother stood in the door and obviously didn't want me to go in. I looked inside and saw Xiaoyan's girlfriend Bai Fan and her parents. Bai Fan is on his high horse. Xiaoyan is directly taunting me. What beggar stuff? Beat it out quickly. Don't make a fool of yourself here. Xiao Yu, it's not that mom won't keep you. We're talking about your brother's marriage. You don't want to delay your brother, do you? You leave. Mom, I'm also a member of my family, my brother, and I'm sure I'll be there. When Bai Fan's family saw me, their faces immediately collapsed. Mother, what do you mean? I heard that your eldest son is a successful entrepreneur, so I trusted my daughter to your family. My daughter is here to enjoy happiness, not to suffer. Your eldest son is in debt, and will come back to eke his old age. How come my daughter and grandson have a good life? Well, it's all a bunch of nests. Whoever is good to you, you will harm him. That's not true. My eldest son is just a market depression. He failed for a while and will definitely get better in the future. Mom, I knew you must believe me. Will you give me 500,000? As long as I have this 500,000 startup capital, I can still succeed. You see, I have succeeded once before. I still need money to buy a house downtown, and you still want to ask your parents for money? No way. Mom, as long as you give me the money, I'll leave at once. Otherwise, I'll have to chew my old age at home. I used to subsidize you at least 2 or 3 million. Right, with our family's financial resources, we won't take this 500,000 seriously, will we? Mom, now you've been bragging about your family's money. If you don't take it, how can you face Bai Fan? It's okay. It's right to help you at home. It's okay for parents to be bitter and tired as long as you are happy. we will be satisfied. My mother finally had to grit her teeth and pretend to be kind, and gave me a 500,000 passbook. I found Jia's parents look a lot better in an instant. On the other hand, Xiangyang and my dad look as black as the bottom of a pot. I will try my best to turn over. I am so happy to have a mother like you. I gave you this money before. Nah, this money should not be counted as your loan. Right, of course it's borrowed. Of course it's for you. We're all family, so we can't borrow it or not. With my God's assistance, the marriage between Bai Fan and Xiangyang was quickly settled. On Xiangyang's wedding day, I didn't go to work on the pretext that I was busy, and I was ridiculed by him for a while. However, less than 2 months after the marriage, Xiangyang called. Brother, I was not sensible before. I shouldn't talk to you like that. How are you now? Have you started your career?